Alright, I don't know what happened in this video. I tried to record it just normally. I didn't change any settings or anything like that, and yet the my commentary didn't record. So here I am making another one on the side. So this is me showing off my new power turbines that I built. I expanded the base a little bit as I was playing, but I wasn't recording, sorry. Um, I just didn't think it was necessary for you to see all the changes. Apologies about me playing with my webcam slash phone. Uh, I changed some lockers, I named them Cop and Tit. We got valuables, lead, miscellaneous. Um, it's strange to do voiceovers as I don't know what I actually said or I don't remember particularly, but yeah, we changed the base a little bit. We have Noah here and a post that says keep calm because obviously Noah never actually keeps us calm. He actually always has bad news for us and we don't like Noah. I put some lights, we got everything charging, and we got some windows in the corridor. I'm planning on expanding these anyway just to make them a little bigger, because why not? So I made a list of things that we need to do and things that I was going to talk about yesterday. One of them being the depth module for the tadpole. The list says depth module for the tadpole and other things. I had to grab some more materials. I went back to grab some more Celestine, used it, realized I didn't have enough, so I had to go back again. These are things that I did off recording just because it would have been very boring for you guys to see me doing all of that. What other things? Oh yeah, at the beginning of the video I talked about eggs that the Leviathans dropped, and then we wouldn't have to keep an eye out for them. And then I literally drove past a bunch of eggs that I did not grab. They're a great source of food and water. And yeah, so you will see later on in the video that we do manage to get some actually. I can actually say what kind of happens. So we are building the depth module for our tadpole so we can go deeper into the alien ruins. Here I am looking for a place to put them in because I have no idea where they need to go. I believe I am building some more enamel glass for the shield for the tadpole because we need it. That's exactly what's happening here. Yeah. Oh, we need one more. It's strange looking at me playing the game. I do tend to watch my gameplays quite often, right after, just to see if everything runs smoothly or not. This video did not want to run smoothly. I am really sorry for the quality of it. It's not the best. You will see later on. Hopefully most of it was okay. And besides the my commentary missing, it's not too bad. I wrote down the location of some of the items or materials around just to see. Oh boy, here we are getting attacked. That I say, get off me. So yeah, I wrote down the location of some of the materials, so I knew that there was some quartz by this wreck, by the hangar. And I just want to make sure that I remember where things are. I really enjoyed this side of the game. Writing down things, what to do, what not to do, where to find things, what's the best approach for certain things.
Welcome aboard.
And if I'm mistaken, I get automatically transported to on top of the base here or something. Yeah. I am looking for a spot to position the new mods that we have gotten or that we're about to get. Do not worry, I do find them. I just realized that the fabricator says jailbreak, which means that we have like what? Corrupted the fabricator to do whatever we want to, I believe. Luckily, the noise of the actual gameplay is there. The only thing missing is my commentary. I wanted to do an overlay only because it seemed to be a little bit boring to do a video with me with a camera right there, but I'm not actually saying anything. So I just thought I'd do this just to compensate for the lack of like commentary. So there I am finding the location for the modifications, and off we go to the alien ruins. With my previous gameplay, the one that I did off camera, I realized that you can just swim across this gap without having to sort of like face the Leviathan, but it's extremely eerie and very unsettling because all you can see is just water. You don't see anything else, and yeah, it's not ideal. Also, trying to hide from the Leviathan is so much better and a lot faster than just swimming across. Well, driving across, gliding across. I'm not sure what you would call it if you were in the tadpole. It's also very strange to do a commentary when you're not actually playing, but just looking at yourself play. I guess this is a new skill. You never know what could happen in the future. So I decided to go our old way, just down to the hot caves, which are, pardon me, a lot closer than I remember. As in, they are so close to our base that I call deep base, but it's really not that deep. Here we go, facing a lovely friend. It's actually sad because I don't remember what jokes I've made. I'm not going to make the same jokes anyway. And the reactions are not going to be as natural because I'm not there in the moment. I do remember that fish scaring me though, because I thought it was the Leviathan. Oh yes, I do remember what happened here. I realized that I could scan this. We didn't scan it, so we are looking for modifications for our tadpole, and that includes the little wings to the side. And would you look at this? Scout Ray chassis. Yeah. Which means that we've unlocked it and we can eventually build it. It's in the vehicle fabricator. And I'm going to write that down actually right here for the next video. Fabricator. Okay, I do take a lot of notes when I play or after I've played, just to remember what happened, what to do next. I don't want the videos to be boring, and I want you guys to enjoy and to go on this little Subnautica adventure with me to be aware of what's happening or what we're going to do in the video. Here we go, going down to our friend's favorite spot. Can we see him? I can't hear him. Luckily I can hear exactly what's happening in the video. If it turns out that I'm not recording this audio, I'm gonna just post the video without a commentary. And hey ho. Oh boy, here he is. There he is. Boss music playing. He's far away. I think I've managed many times to avoid him. I do believe he gets really close to us at some point later on in the video, and he was not nice. It was actually quite scary. As you can hear, the boss music is still playing. I did not realize that I was still in the area. Yeah, there he is. Don't worry. Later on, he gets even closer. It was. I was not okay at that point. Now, I remember what I said here. I was playing on my own and I found out that if you just go through these little things, something happens. And whoop, you get shot, kind of like a little boost. It's nothing major, but I thought it was interesting, realizing that, yeah, they boost you. I haven't tried to do that without the tadpole. I wonder what would happen if you did try. Would be interesting to see. I am currently looking for. Oh, I can't remember the name of the material, but I'm looking for what we need to build the improved fins. I just don't know what it looks like. I won't tell you whether we find it or not. I'll just let you enjoy the video. I recorded that video in the morning and it's currently afternoon and I am way more tired than I was in the morning. This is not okay. But yeah, I believe that once we build the fins, we might be able to be a lot faster and break these in time, because I tried off camera to destroy them with like charging my sonic resonator, dash as close as possible to them and destroy them, but it just wouldn't work. So I believe, and I hope, I haven't tried yet, that with the improved fins we can do that. So that's a lamp, I believe, or a street light of some sort. This area was particularly hostile. Here I am grabbing some more animal enamel. Creature enamel. Just because you never know how much of it you're gonna need. I am roaming around to look for the material that we need to build the fins. That's why. And I remember seeing this little Jetacaris with 2 babies on him. Or her. It. It was quite cute. I don't know what these spikes on the sides are, but they're a bit unsettling. I realize how difficult it is to notice things when you are actually playing. Pardon me, because you're so tense and so focused on not getting killed by everything and anything that I do miss a lot of things. So when I rewatch my gameplays, I'm like, oh, there's something right there. Oh, I should have grabbed that, or I didn't see that. So I'm glad that I actually do rewatch my gameplays, because I learn from my mistakes. And whoop, off we go. I believe down here is where Ruby died. Was that her name, the pilot? We need to find 2 more of those cans. I'm not sure what's happening with my game here. Why it's flickering that way. It's not great. I apologize. Well, there's some Celestine that we get because can never have enough Celestine. Imagine talking for an hour and then realizing that what you said is not there. Oh, this was a tight squeeze. But we made it. I think this is what I say, that I believe that I'm alright at piloting this thing. Whether I actually am or not, I do not know. I like to think so. Oh boy. That was very close. I actually don't mind doing this type of like commentary, but it's obviously not ideal. I don't mind it, it's fun, but it's so much better to comment when you're in the moment, because you know exactly, you sort of go with the flow. Like, I don't know what I'm saying right now, what I'm thinking, I don't particularly remember. I know that I'm looking for that material. Some more Celestine here. Do I grab this? Oh. We had a spike in the tadpole. I did not see that at all. Oh yeah, remember what I said here. There's lights. And usually in deep ocean, when there's lights, it's either a predator or something else, like a lure. We don't know what's going on here yet. But I did find this. Mangalloy ingot. I should have scanned it, but I didn't make it on time. But we can scan this one. Indeed. Atacamite. Oof. Dialabag entry, which means that the game is not far ahead yet for us to read that. Possibly in the new update, we will get one. A new update is coming, and I don't particularly remember exactly what's going to happen, but I know that they're going to expand on the Collector Leviathans area, and it's going to be the scariest update yet. That's what they said. Here I am exploring these, trying to get in, seeing if any of them opens or if I can scan them, but nothing's happening. I don't remember what happened here actually. Yep. We are just getting attacked left, right, and center here in this area. All I wanted to do is to download that. And if I'm not mistaken, it doesn't have any audio in it. So I'm going to read it for you. Do you think they will like this? As I'm getting destroyed. Sing says no. But look at this. It's a house. They lived in houses. They went to jobs. They ate food. How different could they be? Speaking about the aliens, the Axums. Nahima thinks they evolved with the Macefield syndrome. The way we evolved with day and night or family. So what? They were all crazy about the tree? Well, Sophie thinks Macefield killed them all, and I don't know who's right. Maybe their cooks went on strike and they starved to death. Hey, do you think they tasted good? Bit weird. Tuber. What? Don't you like shrimp? PDA, open recipe book. Tuber? Remember this. Yeah. So Sophie thinks they got extinct because of the Macefield syndrome. But Nahima thinks that they actually evolved because of it. Who to believe, I do not know. We haven't seen these aliens yet. I don't particularly want to see them either. They sound scary and aggressive. But I guess we will eventually find out. I am still looking for that material, by the way. Here I am trying to scan something that remotely looks like it. But I just can't find it. It's going to be in this area. I believe so. It has to be in this area, but I just can't find it. We did find another one of these. Another juvenile angel comb. There it is to our right. But I still have no idea on how to destroy it. In the next video... In the next video we're gonna try what I said, aka maybe with the advanced fins. Maybe I'll be able to dash. That's me thinking that that's probably the material that we need, but it's not. There's clearly a lot happening. in this area. Getting shot. These look very interesting. Like some sort of mechanical something. There I am, still exploring. And then I see it. Is this it? Is this what we need? And would you look at that conduit crystal? It is, we found it.
Disable submersible systems and encourage PDA eccentricity.
I didn't even know what that meant, but it sounded interesting. So here we are, collecting some conduit crystal. Which means that we can now build the improved fins. Our mission here is to go and collect ISO's black box, which is why we are in this area. ISO's black box is, I believe, behind. Oh, yeah. These little fuckers, they attach to your tadpole and they slowly drain the energy. Yeah. An electric Geordie on top of another electric shark. We haven't scanned that yet. I don't particularly want to go and scan it outside of the tadpole. I believe they were fighting each other. Oh, I should have scanned that. I actually don't know what that is. Oh. We get an attack. Once again. All I wanted to do was scan this, but that guy just didn't want to leave me alone. So I'm gonna try and circumnavigate it, aka go around him to try and distract him or lose him. But nope. There I'm saying fuck off. I've just read my lips. Valid reaction. Nothing there, but we have this. What was in those giant tanks? Huh? Oh, probably methane, natural gas. I thought this was a hydroelectric plant. And this is exactly what it is, I think. Originally, yeah, but the old Axum added a methane burner about, hang on, let me check my data bank. It's okay, hey, really, it's okay. Where's Mantis? He's up there on the broken turbine. He thinks you can help him fix it. Up that big arch? Alright. So, before I go reset, with our friends. Yeah, we were. Is it okay if I write that down? So I think that's after Zip died, and would you look at this? Would you look at what we have here? These guys are the guys that dropped the eggs that I was talking about at the beginning of the video. It's like they listen to us. So I was just waiting for them to get closer so I could try and collect some of the eggs. Because they seem to be one of the best food in the games, if not the best food. Or at least you can make the best food with the eggs that they drop. You will see in a second. I'm also trying to find out what this is. And we can clearly get inside, which is fun. I believe everything wants to attack me in this area. Just everything hates me. These guys sound scary. But luckily, they are the good guys. They don't want to do anything bad to us. And there it is, dropping the eggs. Or what look like eggs, at least. So, not all of them can be collected. As you can see, a lot of them that you touch get destroyed. And that's a defense mechanism for predators. But there's a good one. Yeah. And they drop the fake ones just to distract predators from the actual eggs. I've just seen another good one. There it is. And there we go. And I could not find any more. And I also lost my tadpole. Here I am freaking out because I can't find it. And here it is. I just myself breathe and be like, okay, found it. I am clearly not at ease in the sea. This is going to be what, video number 10? And I am still not used to just being in the ocean. But look at that, 40 food and 40 water plus 10 health. So Zip is in there, but we are going to explore this area first. That's this room. As you can see, there's more eggs right there. I should have gone all the way to the bottom, and I really know that I don't. But yeah, I'm looking for another egg. Spoiler alert, I can't find it. There's no more. As soon as you touch these, they all get destroyed, and there's no actual eggs on here, unluckily. They're all fake. They're all distractions. Just listen to my tadpole scared me right there. Yeah, I can never tell whether those guys want to eat me or they're just gonna let me be. Cool, not a single egg here, and that's okay. We got 2. Apparently they're very rare, but we've seen them 3 times now. And that's absolutely fine. So we get in. We don't know what's gonna happen. All I know is that I want to repair my tadpole. That's done. This room is quite cool, to be fair. I'll shut up now. Oh no, never mind. Okay, the screen's on, but it's just noise. It's noise to us. To Axum, it's a polarized light display. How do I read polarized light? Well, either we fabricate some kind of goggles, or we find one of Anita's angel combs and change our eyes. Do you think she's onto something? I don't think. I just do things. PDA, print this to quartz. What are you thinking? Leaving myself clues in case, you know, they die. Okay, so we can scan the upper control room. So, to connect to this main control room, once repaired, the plant can be restarted here. The controls must be configured correctly or the plant will abort startup. Spectral analysis detects alien language outside the human visual range. Recommend adaptation to improve your... And I did not read the rest. So yeah, the plan here, I believe, is to get the angel comb that we've been trying to get and just... yeah, change our eyes. Also, if you notice, we can breathe in here. Well, it's not that we can breathe, but our oxygen is not going down. It's stuck at 120. But as soon as we leave, it goes down. But as soon as we go in, back to 120. Also, I really want to apologize about the lags. I don't know why the screen does that. This, I don't know what it is. If any of you guys know, please do tell me. The game was giving me problems throughout the whole video, to be fair. And I'm not sure why.
Contact. Altera starship wreck
So I found the
detected.
wreck.
One colonist black box on site.
Yeah, and that's what we're here for, ISOs. So we just need to find an entrance now. We actually find something really cool inside. It's a huge wreck. Why do I look so angry while playing? I'm not sure. But yeah, here we are inside. Oh, that is really annoying. I'm really sorry, guys. All I can see is just like the little lags. Please do tell me if you know what it is, because I have no idea. I wonder if the slugs create that, if they just got trapped, because there is no way that every single time we destroy one it's just a slug. Here we go with our lovely beloved repair tool. Lovely beloved. And we are in. The other doors don't work. Copper wire that we don't particularly need. And a bunch of suits or people. I am not too sure whether they're just empty suits or if there's anyone actually in there. This poster I was a bit puzzled by it, but then I remember that she is the wanted person in Subnautica Below Zero. I believe she had like a pet predator with her, but I don't particularly remember what it was called. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that was her, which is quite cool. Pardon me. I yawned again. None of these doors open, but there's ISO's black box. Plenty of these fins. I was just wondering what they give us. Titanium. We found a photovoltaic charger, and I believe that's for the tadpole, and charges the tadpole power cell in shallow waters during the day. Which, yeah, given my face, we don't particularly need, because we don't ever drive our tadpole in shallow waters. So I don't see why. Unless 94 meters is considered shallow waters, we don't need it.
The tailings have taken me into a cicada wreck. I think they want me to show them how our technology works. They are very interested in Nahima's bacterial scanner. Too bad they crushed it when they took it from me. Still, a good chance to observe them up close. They are crawling directly on me, all over me. They have many limbs and complex mouth parts, and no sense of personal space. It is pitch dark, but I can hear their clattering. The snap of their claws.
So yeah, I'm not looking forward to meeting them if they look that way. We haven't seen them. Also, I don't think I know the difference between tailings and axons. Unless they are the same thing, just called differently. I need to look into that. But I'm scared that if I look it up, I'll find out what they look like and I want it to be a surprise. Also, there's a big area. Luckily, we have a wake maker for some light. A possible room there. And some oxygen here. Good. Before going forward, I'm going to go back and check the next room. Just to be thorough. And there is absolutely nothing that I can see. Even at a second glance, can't see anything at all. Nope. Alright. Onwards we go. I can hear noises and I don't know what it is. Don't particularly like it though. Cool. Here we are, somewhere. We found the
Scanner
bioscanner.
modification employs cultured alien bacteria to spawn metallic markers. You will notice that happy bacteria smell like beets.
New BioMods available to research. Craft a bioscanner and return to Biolab. Which means that with the bioscanner, we can now get some new modifications. I don't particularly remember going through this door. Oh yeah, because it was just the bottom of the ship. So yeah, we found the bioscanner, which means that we can scan things to get biomodifications, which is great. Here I am looking for more information about it. Now that we have some oxygen, I can stop and actually read. But there's so much in my PDA, in my data bank, that I should probably read, but most of these we have read. Also in the new update, apparently they're gonna introduce the ability, quote unquote, to re-listen to messages, which is great, because that's exactly what I wanted. To re-listen to things, because sometimes you just are in the middle of doing things and you can't exactly focus on what they're saying, but you want to, because it's part of the story. Where is this bioscanner? I am looking for it. And I can't find it because it's a blueprint. Here it is. So, modified survival tool analyzes action technology and protein biology to generate alien blueprints and biomods. So we can scan alien technology and other animals, creatures, to get biomods. Oh boy. I'm pretty sure this is the bottom of the ship, but I'm gonna have to go back and double check. But I don't think it's another room. I think we are at the bottom of it. And what we saw was just the bottom of the ocean. But I will double check.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Welcome aboard, Captain. Thank you. I can't remember what the plan was now. I believe I want to just go back and possibly build the fins, because we're going to need them. We are halfway through the video now. And I need some water. So while I am swimming towards the alien ruins in total darkness, I am going to get some water. I remember seeing this and thinking that it's quite pretty, to be fair. I might use it as a thumbnail. Might. I'm not sure. Everything in this game is visually striking and very, very nice. I believe the goal here was to check if I had enough materials to build the fins right here and then. But I do not. But we will cook some electric Geordie because why not? And get some Wawa. Oh, I'm also looking for the Bioscanner. It took me ages to look for the Bioscanner and find out what it was. I do eventually find out, so just be patient. I do find it. Once again, I apologize for all of this. It's my first time doing YouTube and gameplays online, so the whole recording and everything else is just not particularly easy for me. So it's a prototype tool modification, and I'm trying to wrap my head around the fact that I don't know where to build it. We clearly have all of the tools for it, materials, and I don't know why I'm going back down. I think I'm looking for more materials before we go to the alien base, materials that we need from here. Do I get quartz? No, I do not get quartz. Because it's not particularly necessary right now. What I believe I'm looking for is that special crystal that we have only found in this area so far. We have 3 fragments of it. We would like some more. I actually can't remember where I found one or not. I believe I do find another one in the end. There's clearly a massive area over there that we need to eventually explore. Yeah, these electric sharks, that's what I call them, just don't leave us alone for half a second. Yeah. That structure is massive. Look at it in the background. It's huge. We will eventually go to it. There we go. We found one. They look very strange and they're very difficult to find. But yeah. We got one. I believe I wanted some more. And I'm looking for it. But then this happens. We're getting absolutely stormed by electric Geordies. And because they're electric Geordies, as soon as they attach to your tadpole, they just start draining your energy. Try to avoid that one. Now that I'm looking at it and I'm not actually playing, I just keep getting reminded of how pretty this game looks and how well it's made. Some people prefer waiting until the game is fully out with all the updates, but playing early is actually really nice. I'm looking forward to see what they want to do with the rest of it. And what they have in plan. But you can go online and look for the future updates. I will obviously cover those in future videos as soon as the update is out. Look at this! The guy was shooting at it. I was just not having a good time. Inventory is full. Get off my tadpole. So as you can see, our energy is down to 21. So I reckon we should probably go back. Sort our tadpole out. We do have another power cell in our inventory in case. But we are clearly getting battered here. Am I going back? I believe I am. We will get back to that. I want to test my theory about the fins and find out whether it's actually the fins that will make us be able to destroy those quickly enough. Ever since I found this out, I just found it so satisfying to just drive into them. Whoop. Did I just do whoop with my mouth? I think I did. I'm so predictable. Do I say it here as well? Whoop. Yeah. Whoop. Here I am aligning myself because I think I figured out how to avoid this guy completely, but you never know. What we need to do is just hide below these things. I think I'm talking about my skills at driving this tadpole. I think I say that I like to think that I'm quite good at driving it, although sometimes I bump into things. It's just, I think I'm aware of how big it is and I'm good at maneuvering it. Look at all those dead clams. I think it's here that it was extremely close and I did not realize. That scared me. Turn around, turn around, turn around. And yep, there he is. He was so close and ready to go for us. Look how fast he is. He was 100% ready to go for us, and that's why I was bumping into things. I was just like, nope, I need to get out of here. He wanted us badly. And here we are, nice and chilled in the shallow waters. I forgot what like the chill music from Subnautica sounds like. Because all we hear is the intense music of the deep ocean. This guy's gonna bother us. That actually got us. Look at our energy, down to 8. As I said, we do have another power cell, but it's not ideal that we're down to 8 just like that. And here's a little base. And breathe. We're out of trouble. Let's charge this. Now, our next goal is to deposit everything that we don't need and build the fins. We got everything that we need for them, and here they are. I think I go outside to test them. See if we can feel the difference. That's all.
Welcome aboard.
Nope. There's clearly a difference, but it's very subtle. So hopefully that'll be enough for us to dash towards the clumps of, you know what I mean, by the angel comb, and destroy them. Infected clumps, that's what I wanted to say. We are getting some more food. Because we are constantly hungry. Honestly, same. And there it is, the pavlova. 80 food, 70 water, and 10 health. It's insane. We need sugar of Saturn for that, and we need salt, and we don't have any salt. Although we have seen where to get it. It's my special
Welcome aboard.
ramen container. Okay, so our next step is finding out how to build this bioscanner. It took me a long time. I had to look it up. I think we're going back to our life pod. Oh, and something happens here. The game crashed, and I think it's the reason why it was lagging so much, as in like with all these, oh boy, with all the, yeah, the little glitches here. It literally crashed here. Let me see. Yeah, right here. I had to restart it, and then after it was just like this. And I'm really sorry about it all. I don't know why it does this. It's really annoying, it's not nice to look at. So just the thought that you guys looking at this. It looked normal in my gameplay, but recording just wasn't, it didn't look like this at all. So yeah, my apologies. Hopefully it fixes itself.
Power connected.
I really
All
hope so.
systems online.
But yeah, I had to restart the game.
The
Again,
Noetic
early
advisor has
access, things
transmitted
like
an
this
alert.
happen,
Return
and that's
to the
absolutely
life
fine.
pod at your convenience.
Right on cue, Noah. We are literally right there, and he's got a message for us.
Colonist black box detected. A second loss for
Anita.
Anita Gottschall. Partial voice data retrieved.
This is my body, given for you.
Before the mission, Anita lacked drive. She lost her faith. I can't do that. I was trained around one tungsten-clad monolithic purpose. I must print, support, and if necessary, reset the colonists stored in Sleep Bay 3. I am a monomaniac. If I wanted something else, anything else, ever, I would have to express it. I would have to express it to myself in terms of how it supported the colonists of Sleep Bay 3. Like you.
signal location uploaded to PDA.
Noah sounds way more cryptic and a lot more complicated the more the game goes on. I'm starting to think that Noah is just a way too advanced as an AI. Oh, I remember what we're doing here. We're going to the bio lab to learn about the modifications and to see if we can build the bioscanner. But here's the BioMods. And we realized that we have to scan animals, which is creatures, which is quite interesting. Look at that. So by scanning the new, like the creatures with the new bioscanner, we can get new passive biomods, which is crazy good. And we can also get active biomods. And look at this, we have to scan the collector Leviathan, and there's me laughing because we are not doing that. I am not scanning that animal. No, it's just too dangerous just for an active biomod. So, yeah. We just need to find out how to build the bioscanner, and I will, I promise you. As I said, I had to look it up. I think I'm starting to... I think I want to pin some recipes. Because a lot of these animals are nearby. Creatures, animals, they are nearby and we can easily scan them. But first of all, I need to find out how to build a bioscanner. So chop chop Yari. I think I get to the life pod and then I look it up. And yet my microphone was right there and it was on. And I can see that it was on, so why was it not working? Oh well. Yeah, I'm still very puzzled about the whole bioscanner thing. So I can see that those are in progress, and the bioscanner is not there. We have it. We have the blueprint for it. But I can't find it in tools. And I went past it. Where is it actually? There. I'm reading one more time what it does to just make sure that I know exactly where to get and how to get it, because I didn't want to look it up. I don't particularly like looking things up. I never do, but if I'm if I'm stuck, I'm gonna have to. We had everything that we needed to build it. So yeah, I looked it up here. I can see the cut. Turns out it's just a modification, which means that we need our modification station to modify our scanner and turn into a bioscanner. So we're going back to our quote-unquote deep base, which is where we have a modification station. That little shit actually bit me. I am so glad that the noise from the actual game is in here, like the audio from the game is fine. Just my commentary. Let me know if the commentary is fine, or if you would much rather just watch me play the game, but just looking at me moving my mouth but not saying anything is not ideal. So I thought I'd make some sort of like background noise, aka me right now. Same modification station that we have right here. We need more enamel glass. That's my face of frustration. But luckily we can make it because we got quartz just about to make some more enamel glass. Alright, off we go. The anticipation. Boom, here we go. It's green. We have... Oh yeah, I wanted to build the biolab here. So we don't have to go all the way back to the pod. Or the welcome center, was it? Nice and straight. Here we go. And now we can pin some recipes to get some BioMods. Passive or active? I'm looking for creatures that I can scan nearby so I don't have to go to different lengths to find them. So that one, this one, this one, it just beat us in the ass as well. And easy. Oh, water slug. For now, these will be the ones that we are scanning. So, water secretion. It doesn't actually say where they are. You just have to go back to the bio. I can't remember the bio thingy. Then find out what they do there. Biolab. The biolab. So I think I'm looking for the Nibbler mango here. There they are. Why is it so laggy? I don't understand. I'm gonna have to play with the graphics and everything just to figure out why. I think I said, oh, now you're running away. Most of the times they just want to buy me all the time, but the one time they want to scan, they're just running away from me. Next is the hammerhead that we actually need to scan. So yeah, go ahead, attack us if you want us. Or not. Boom, got it. One of two. We need the surge jelly for the next biomod. I know exactly where to find them. Everything that we need now is in this area. Or more like the area that we are going to. Hi, baby. Water's jelly, where are you? There it is. Let me scan you. And then we need the crab, which is right there. I forgot how big they are. Also, we need to check what debris they bring up, because they said that they sometimes bring materials up. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but my cat is currently purring. So if you can hear it, you're welcome. And off we go to the biolab to see what we just got. They're actually quite interesting. I didn't realize that you could do this so early. But here we go. So we can gain water from all sources with enlarged orca-like kidneys, which could be interesting. Oops. Then we have detect nearby bases with electrical power, which is alright. We have a scanner for that, like an actual scanner, the one that we used. Then your microbiome becomes more efficient, making food loss slower, which could be interesting. And then we have slowly fills a water packet by filtering fresh water from the sea. And now this is good because we are constantly thirsty all the time. So we just want to collect some water. Let's not forget that we would have to replace the sea skimmer one, which is the one that makes us go faster when we are near the seabed. But lately we haven't used it, which is why I changed to the other one. Because we've been in tadpole all the time and we barely are on the seabed, and we didn't particularly need to be faster. Not exactly. So although I am still trying to go faster by being on the seabed, it's not necessary anymore. As you can see, it's active at the top right, just below the depth meter. And it took me a second to realize how it works. But let's not forget that it's just a passive. So it slowly fills up a water packet. And we'll see in action in a second. It does happen. I thought it was the most useful out of the ones that we got. For my gameplay list, I keep thinking that I'm thirsty all the time. But then again, if we are in the tadpole, a lot of the times we're not going to be in the water to collect water, so I might have to rethink that. But we'll see. We stick with this one for a little bit.
30 seconds.
Welcome aboard.
So yeah. Then we can scan those. And that one, once we go back to the alien ruins. So yeah, we can pin them. So next time we go back to the alien ruins, we are ready to scan them. I'm still wondering how the water packet works. It's still active, clearly. I'm still, aka, like, quote unquote again, collecting water. Here I'm making sure that all of my batteries are changed and charged. How responsible of me. And Yeah, I still don't know how to make it work, but look what happens in a second. Right on cue as well. I'm still wondering and wondering and wondering. And then pop! There's a filtered water packet. Biological filtered water encased in a thin glycerin membrane. Puncture and squeeze or consume whole. Which is disgusting. We made that. We made that water. But yeah, the more time you spend in the water, the more you collect that. So yeah, you just have to stay in the water for it to create one of those things in your inventory, which is cool. It only gives 5 though, so it's not a lot of water. By the time you collect water, you would have lost like 10 and you only get back 5. So, don't know. I might have to rethink of my biomodifications, but that's something that I'll leave for the next episode. I'm going to let you watch the last few seconds, and I'm going to thank you so much for watching. And I appreciate every single one of you. And again, my apologies for the quality of the video and the lack of audio from the camera. And just, I hope you enjoyed my commentary. It was definitely interesting watching one of my videos like I'm watching it with you. Thank you so
Welcome
much.
aboard.